DJ and PK, the Utah Mammoth won their first ever playoff game on Tuesday night in Vegas, beating the Golden Knights 3-2 to tie up their best of 7 series at 1 game apiece. After Vegas took over in the third period on Sunday, erasing a 2-1 Utah lead, they picked up where they left off on Tuesday night, taking an early lead, drawing 3 of the 4 power plays and outshooting Utah 10-6 in the first period. But the Mammoth would push back. Mackenzie Weegar with the equalizer, and Utah would never trail again after he scored with 3:01 left to go in the first.
Weegar arrested off a stick. Rebound ends up in the net. The Mammoth get a bounce, and it's the top line cashing in to tie the game. And it's Big Mac with a goal to tie things up.
In periods 2 and 3, it was all Utah, outshooting Vegas 23-11 and drawing 3 of the 4 power plays. Dylan Gunther would give Utah their first lead.
Utah makes some changes as the Golden Knights try and get this out. They cannot. Gunther, a one-timer, and he scores! Utah's master marksman delivers, and it's Dylan Gunther's first Stanley Cup playoff goal.
There's a short 2-1 lead, though. 62 seconds later, Vegas tied it in the third. All Utah again. They just needed that go-ahead goal. Logan Cooley would give it to him, and the Mammoth would keep it.
Moving in, Gunther with a burst of speed towards the net, shoots, rebound, and they score! Logan Cooley gives Utah the lead in period 3. The kids are all right.
So coming home with the home ice advantage, Game 3, Friday at 7:30. We'll be live on the SeatGeek Plaza at 6:30 on 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Jake and Ben will be broadcasting live starting at 2 o'clock as well. So come on down, pregame party on the SeatGeek Plaza ahead of Mammoth and Vegas. Game 3 of the series, Game 4 on Monday night. The time for that game has yet to be determined. Karel Vejmelka in between the pipes stops 19 of 21 for his first career NHL playoff win. Logan Cooley becomes the youngest American player in NHL history to score 2 goals in his first 2 playoff games. The previous youngest, Utah captain Clayton Keller, when he was 22 in 2000. We heard from Cooley. We heard from Gunther after the contest. Let's hear from him right now. Cooley with that game-winning goal. Gunther with the go-ahead goal and a couple of whacks on the Vegas goaltender Carter Hart before Cooley tapped it home.
This question can be for both of you, but we've talked so much about calmness and composure and poise, especially in the playoffs. How does the difference on the bench in terms of the demeanor help you guys when you're out there and keep your level head?
Yeah, it's big. I think there's a lot of emotions in these playoff games, a lot of ups and downs, and I think you have to just find a way to stay level-headed. Different things happen, good calls, bad calls, different momentum swings, and I think, we did a good job of staying level-headed, and, that's what we need to do moving forward.
Yeah, I think it's contagious, too. I mean, when everyone's lifting each other up, it's a good feeling. I think it feels like we're always in it no matter what, so I think that has to keep going.
Logan, you talked about watching these games growing up as a kid, getting those game winners. What did that one feel like tonight in your first ever, or your second playoff game?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's nice to get the win. It's a big goal and a big moment, and it's nice that we could kind of get the series tied up heading back home.
A lot of talk about intensity and bringing that for a full 60-minute effort pregame. What did you guys see out of that area of your team's game tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, it's hard. I mean, you lose the first game, and the next one's important. We talked about being level-headed kind of since training camp, so we did a really good job of that, and we'll enjoy this one, take a little time off, and get ready for the next.
At what point do you feel like you guys found your offense tonight? What made the difference in doing so?
I think throughout the game we had some good looks early on, and it's tight checking, not a lot of room out there. It's a lot off the forecheck, rebound chances around the net. So I think we've done a good job of being good on the forecheck, getting to the net and finding some rebounds like that.
I think just chipping away. Honestly, they had some power plays early, and kind of a choppy game. Not everybody's into it. Then we get some power plays and don't score, but just staying with it is the biggest thing. And I think our speed just allowed us to keep going at them, keep pressuring them. Even when we scored the third goal, I thought we did a really good job of just continuing to attack.
Question for both of you guys. Kayler Yamamoto got put on your line in March, and ever since then, it feels like he's just been clicking with you guys. Why does he fit so well with you guys, and how do you like playing with him?
Yeah, I mean, I think he just is such a smart player. Reads off, me and Gunnar really good. He seems like he's always in the right position, really poised with the puck. A positive guy, too. Keeps, us loose, and I feel like, again, we just have a lot of speed. We read off each other really well, and it's clicking right now.
Big game for Kyle Yamamoto, one of Utah's playoff veterans, now tied for the team lead in playoff scoring. 2 assists on Tuesday night in his 36th career playoff game. The first 34 came with Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, and the Edmonton Oilers. We heard from Kyle Yamamoto after the game.
Honestly, we're a very patient team. Obviously it's a 2-3 game. It's not a high-scoring game like we had at the end of the season. So just staying patient, waiting for the opportunities to present itself, and attacking from there.
We've seen this group have really successful bounce-back efforts over the course of the regular season. Why did that battle test your group in an effort like tonight to have a tied series going back home?
I think it just shows the resilience, in our group. Obviously, we had the lead going in the third. We gave up 2 and, lost the game. But, to come back and, have that performance tonight, it shows a lot for this group right now.
How have Gunther and Cooley elevated their game in the playoffs so far?
Oh, my God. These 2 are unbelievable. Everything they do, very easy to play with, but, for myself, and they just use their speed. They're so quick and, heavy on pucks. They may not be the biggest guys, but very heavy on their sticks, win a lot of battles.
How did you leap up and get that puck? Did you stretch all the way? And a lot of I'm serious. You didn't really get a great
No, I think it was right by my shoulder. But Guns made a heck of a shot. I'm not sure how he scored so far out, but unbelievable shot.
What did you see on your touch pass on the third goal?
I saw Guns coming. Wanted to get on my forehand, but obviously he was going a little bit too fast. So tried to touch it behind him. I caught it with speed and burnt that D, and it was a good rebound goal by Cools.
And let's get head coach Andre Tourigny after his first career NHL playoff win.
I like the way our guys respond. They were, after the first game, really even kill. They stay level in their approach, and I was really proud of them for that. And it showed tonight. A little bit of nerve early in the game. I think we weathered the storm, and I like the way we progressed during the game. I think the guys were in the right place, and we progressed. It's a hard battle. They're a good team. They're structure. So we got one.
Pre-game, we talked about keeping that high level of intensity, being detail-oriented. What did you see out of those areas of your team's game tonight?
That was good. I think, like I said, we progressed during the game. There's no such thing as a perfect game for any team in the world, but I think where a few adjustments help. There's still work to be done, but we will still need to improve, keep getting better. They will do the same, so it's a good step in the right direction, but there's a lot of work to be done.
Why are poise and patience the right words to describe this game?
Yeah, it's always, you need to have the right balance. You need to have poise, you need to be patient, you need to be aggressive, and you need to be intense. So if you figure it out, all of that, you let me know. But it's exactly what it is. You need to have a really good intensity. You need to be 10 out of 10 in your drive, but at the same time, you need to be calm. You need to be urgent, but you need to be patient. So you need to be disciplined. You need all of that. So it's why those guys are pros, and they're unbelievable.
And as far as your team getting more pucks and bodies to the net, what did you like about the adjustments from game 1 to 2?
Well, that was good. I think I always say it's a good team on the other side. There's nothing easy out there. Everything you do, you need to earn it. So I think I like certain stuff we did offensively, especially in the second half of the game. I think we took a little bit of time to be at ease, maybe in that game or something. But I like the way we react in the second half.
So the Mammoth will be coming back home today. They'll practice tomorrow, and before you know it, it'll be Game 3 against Vegas from the Delta Center. Mike Fulton and I will have you covered all week long on Mammoth Daily, wherever you get your podcasts, on Apple, Spotify, Utah Mammoth YouTube page, Mammoth Plus, and SCG Plus. DJ and PK, have a good rest of the Wednesday, and we'll talk to you coming up. We've now got a guaranteed series to go at least 5.